Hi YouTube, it's me again. I'm doing another video just to tell you guys thanks so much. I did not expect so many views on my last video, and I want to thank everyone. I also want to dedicate this video to M. Dukes, who commented and asked about my planters. So for this video, I will be showing you guys my planters. Please let me know, M. Dukes, if I missed anything. So I'm going to go room to room and show you guys the plants in my room, in each of the rooms, and the planters they're in. Keep track of the total because I won't. And anytime somebody else asks me how many plants I will just say 60. So this pot is, let's see if I can get it. I think it's mid-century modern, but I'm not sure. So that's this pot. It's beside my basement window, right? So it's in line with its ground level. So beside my other basement window is like, so in that room it's 1. This room has 5 plants. So here's the pot. And I will take them out of the pot just to show you the bottom. These, I think these are like, they're vintage pot. They're not antique. They're not over 100 years, but they're vintage pots. So here is a close-up. I took them off the window. So I'm going to show you. I didn't wash any of them. So I had plants. I don't want to repeat myself, but I had planted, this one had water in there. That's not good for whichever one that's holding the water. So I had plants in them directly. So I'll show you the bottom. So this one, it says Melvina 81. This one, 76. Uh, 77. Another 77. And this one is 81. So I'm not sure if that's the year they were made or the number. I'm taking it's the year they're made. Yep. And I got all of this. I had 6 of them. I got all 6 of them at the same time from it's antique store, but these aren't antique. So I got all of them from an antique store. So there they are, one last shot. So there's 5 plants in this room, and I just showed you guys all the. So you guys saw this planter. Now it's gonna be a month ago in my last video. So I'll show you again. It's by the same person who did the last 5. So in this room, it's 1. So 1, 5, and 1. So there's 7 plants in my basement. And I will show you. It fell and broke. So I'm just gonna slightly tip it. And last time I was saying that I lose 1 leaf for every like 2 leaf. And also because it's like winter, it's slow. FYI, I went to go move the plant. Just wanted to show you guys that my friend, let me move this to show you that they move. See, it moves. My friend is still there. Oh, look, here's another dry leaf. Actually, I'm not gonna tilt my pot. It already has, let me show you. It already has, this part of it broke and I glued it together and it's not glued properly. So actually I'm not gonna tip it over, but it's Melvina is it Melvina, whatever, the same brand. And for this one, I got, with the scallop edges, I got 2 smaller pots, scallop edges. I gave my mom, and God knows where they are right now. But yep, so this is the other planter. Hopefully people can see. I'm going in close to see it. It's I got it in an antique store with 6 plus 2 plus this one. I got like 9 pots from this Melvina person. Okay, in this room there are 2 plants. So I'm going to show you the planters they're in. So, oops, actually here, you'll see it more detail. So this is not a planter, it's like a vase that's on a stand. So that's a vase. Then here's the first planter. For the big ones, I won't move them. Actually, I'll just do slight movements. Slight movements. This, oh, I was gonna say the story of where and how I got them. So let me go back up. So for these 2, I got them together, and I got them off of Kijiji, which is similar to Facebook. And I think for both of them, it was over $200 Canadian. And then this one I bought by itself again, and it came, actually I forgot to talk about the stands. This one came with its own stand, but as you can see from I got it, it seems like it came in pieces from wherever, and then some of the stands were glued together and that one fell apart. So I just kept the parts, but the stand came with it, and I'm pretty sure this one was expensive too, but I got it because I had already these 2, so I thought this one matched, had the same kind of design. So I'll go up close so you could see. So the red, it's not the same red, not quite, close enough, but you can see that it's not the same red. It's a little bit lighter, the bigger one. And I should walk with a ruler, it's massive. I'm gonna stop filming to go get a tape to go measure this one. But yeah, so all 3, actually there's only 2 plants in this room. For the 2 pots, I got them online, Craigslist similar, but Kijiji in Canada. So the width of this one, let me show you across right there to right here, is 19, and the height it's hard to measure with. I won't measure. I'll measure some, but I won't measure all. Let's just put it that way, because it's difficult with one hand. So there, I catch it on the side and then I pull. This one is 14. So 19-inch diameter for that one and 14-inch for this one. Okay, that's that. Okay, so in this room there is I want to say 8. We'll confirm. So here's the first planter, and all my planters, I get them in antique stores or online. So hopefully you guys can see that one. Oh gosh. Let's just say I don't want to fool around with them too much to break the stand or break them. So I'm just gonna zoom in a little bit. And this whole purpose is to show the planters. And for this, some of them have repeat of the figure on the front and the back. So this is repeated on the other side. And in between the repeat is these things. Okay, so this is 1 of 8. This plant doesn't count because I keep it to have, let me turn it this way so you can see it, to have color in this room. Actually, to have color period, because I don't have any other plants with color. Not a lot of plants with color. So this is for color effect. So in this case, it's I don't count it, but this is a glass that I got at the Goodwill. And this is like my 7th orchid, because as soon as this stopped blooming, I kind of don't want it anymore. Then this is the 2nd plant, because the orchid doesn't count because it's not a permanent fixture, it gets changed. And similar to the other one, whatever is on this side, pretty sure is on the back. Yeah, it's on the back. So there you go. And I think this plant pot, oh, I should say, the yellow one in my basement, I probably have it from 2 homes ago. So it's probably, I want to say 7 years old, the yellow one. The other 5 that's in the basement window is 7 or 8 years. So when I'm telling you these prices or these things, I got them, I've had plants now before COVID made collecting plants a thing. So yeah. And this one I got offline, antique. So that's number 2. This one is number 3. And this pot, let me zoom out. It's a kind of globe, and let me turn it over so you guys can see the bottom. It says Japan. And I got it 7 or 8 years ago. I want to say I got it for 100 plus, maybe 150. I can't remember. I got it in an antique store. That I remember, that I got it in an antique store. So it's kind of like a, I don't know, a glass like, and in the, I don't know how to describe it. Anywho, that's 3rd plant. 4th plant. Oh, sorry, 4th planter. I don't know if I'm talking about the plants or the planter. I'm supposed to be talking about the planter. So here is the planter. And again, hope you guys can see that. That's the planter. And the same picture on the front is on the back. So that's 4. Now I turn over to number 5. YouTube, I hope you guys watch this. The amount of bending down and getting up just so I don't lift. So this is number 5. And even though it looks, you lose track of what pictures on what, they're not the same pictures. I have one set of planters that are exactly the same picture, but the rest of my planters don't have the same picture. And again, whatever is on this side is repeated on the other. So in this case, because it's on a wooden thing, I'll show. See? Okay, so that's 5 plants in this room. plant number 6. So same thing. I'm just gonna show you the top. And some of them says China on the bottom. Some of them said Sumatra. San Sumatra. I don't know. And I won't be picking these ones up to show you. Okay, where am I? 6. Okay, so this is 7. So this didn't have this decorative moth, but I put it in there because it's drying out so much. I don't know if this ponytail palm will like it, but I've had this ponytail palm for these two for like 7-8 years. They're not dying, but they don't seem to be growing. So, but 7 years, they just exist. So if they don't give up on me, I won't give up on them. So here it is. And similar, this is a vase. Let me zoom thing out so you guys can see. Oh, this is a vase. So let's see. I don't want to break it, but similar to the planters, this vase has the, actually I won't turn it around just in case I break it. This picture is on the other side. So that's it. In this room, I got 4, 5, 6, 7 plants, and I have a plant that doesn't count. Why? Because as soon as this thing fall off, I pray for you so that I don't be tempted to throw you out. This room has 33 planters. 33. Even behind the door. So I won't take them out. I'll just show them up close and tell you that I have 5 different size. I have 4-inch, 5-inch, 6-inch, 7-inch, 8-inch, 9-inch, 10-inch. Okay, so maybe 7 sizes of, and these pots are Robinson long bottom. So I think they were made in the US in the 1930s. And I've picked them up all over the place. I've got them shipped to me. I've driven to pick them up, all online. Actually, no. The first one started in an antique store. I saw it in an antique store and I got it. And then I was online and I saw that, and I was shocked that there was an exact copy of it. It was a 4-inch. I went to go pick up the 4-inch. And after that, I just kept picking them up. So I wanted to show you one close up. And I came all the way around here to show you the smallest one. So the smallest one is, that's the smallest one. And it is a 4-inch pot. It's very small. And the actual 5-inch pot is right beside it. That's a 5-inch pot. There's another 5-inch pot, so I won't show you guys that one. Let's show you a 6-inch pot. Let's find a 6-inch. Oh, this is awful. It's not showing you on this side. So let's tilt them against the wall. I should have really, let's see if I step back, if you can see the height different. Oops. So 4-inch, 5-inch, 6-inch. I have 7, 8, 9, and 10. In this room, I have 7 plants. I think 7 is my lucky number, so 7 plants. And so I'm going to show you each of the 7 planter. So for these 2, see if I can spin them around if anything is on them. Nothing is on them. So sorry, there's nothing on this one. But I know it's an antique crock. That's all I know. The make, there's nothing on the bottom. Let's spin around this one, see if there's, yep, nothing on it. So even though there's 7 plants in this room, I do have actually 1 more crock. So I have another crock that I got, but this one used to have a plant in it in my old place, and I put pencil in it. But here's another antique pot, and again, none of them have anything on the bottom. So that's 2, and this section, let's just say I'm afraid of it. This Dracaena grew a lot at my old place. I think so, or maybe some here too. But these, holy, they grew a lot in 1 year. Anyways, it's not about my plants, so don't pay attention to them. These ones are, good Lord, still crock, antique crock. Basically, sorry, these 3 are the exact same size. This is a different size. This is a different size. This is around 7 inch. It's pretty wide, so probably 10 by 7. And so this is a 1.5. That is a 2 inch, 2 gallon. I'm pretty sure these one right here is 1 gallon, which makes sense because then it would be the same size as this, and this one's bigger. So these 3, I'm gonna say is 1 gallon. So that's 5 here. And here's the 2 here. In this room, I have 6 plants. Okay, so I have 6 plants. Obviously, I don't pay attention to the number. I always tell people that I have over 60 plants, but I'm not actually sure of the total. So these 6. So this pot, oh, sorry, back up. So like the other room, these planters are what you call antique crock. So this one, oh God, this one I guess is a 1.5 gallon, and it is it's like a, hopefully you guys can see that. This one is planted directly in it, but there you go. So that's 1.5. And then more crocks. Does this one have anything? Nope. What about this one? Nope. This one probably doesn't have anything either. No. So let's see if this one has a marking. This one, it keeps tilting over. It got top heavy and it's pulling. I am going to be actually, you know what? I'm just gonna leave it. Let's just leave stuff alone. Same thing with this one. Oi, oi, oi. It's dancing around the plate. It's too small for it. Actually, I can take them out some of the plates because... Okay, anyways, there's the crock. So I have 6 plants. I went and got a couple more planters that I have just to show you. So when I'm finished this plant, it's complete. I won't have any other planters that you didn't see. So this used to be, and this is a chip, by the way. It looks like thing, but it's a chip. It's a chip, the whatever color, whatever they did with it came off. Anyways, this used to be, I used to have a plant in it, directly in it, and I switched it out for a more open pot. And then this one is brand new. Let's see. Good Lord. Hopefully you guys can see. It's hard to. And like the rest of them, I know, look, there's no marking on the bottom. So I can't really help you. And this one, sorry, lost my train of thought. This one, I'm going to be putting this in. So I just got that one, and hopefully I get rid of all the circle planters, not circle planters, the non-cylindrical planters, these two, and this one. So then this one can hold a nursery pot in it. So then I can switch this one for this one. Hopefully I'm not confusing you. Okay, in this room, close your eyes and pretend there's only 3 plants, because I'm only going to talk about 3 plants. The reason why, everything else belongs outside. So I'm just pretend like you didn't see it. And this thing right here is new plants, except for that one. So right there, they're new plants that I am going to be repotting some of my plants, indoor plants that are dying. Right here is the new plants that I'm gonna be putting in my indoor pot. But the rest of them, they're outside plants, so they don't. 6 months out of the year, it's not here. So this is my ficus pot. I've had this ficus, I want to say 7, 8 years. I have pictures when it was this short. Anyways, so this planter is massive. It looks small, but it's bigger, I'm pretty sure, than the other 19-inch one. So so in this room, there's 1 and 2 right here. So there's 3 plants in this room. So there it is. Actually, now that I'm looking at it up close, it sure does with that thing. Looks like another one of the pots that I own. Now I really need to pay attention. I didn't think I had similarities, but I do. And again, it's just a repeat of the picture on the side. And all the terracotta pots, like I said, belong outside. So I'm gonna measure it because I'm pretty sure it's 16. So it's not as big as the 19-inch one, but it sure looks big. So that's 1. And here's the last 2. So again, in this room, 3 indoor plants. And pretend like you didn't see all the outside plants that's waiting for it to be warm so I can move them outside. So for this planter and this planter have the exact same picture on it, but I didn't get them at the same time. And remember, people, there's a couple that I've shown you already that I got recently. And recently, I mean 2 years ago. But these ones I got like 7, 8 years ago. I got most of my plants between my plants. I've had plants now for like 16 years. But I got most of my planters because I expanded my plant collection last 5 to 8 years. And then I got a couple more actually in total, I probably got 2 more indoor ones in the last 2 years in total. So back to showing you this planter. So that's this. And this one, you see, it has like crackling. And this one, lighter crackling. It's like a light blue. Let me see if I can zoom in some more. Oops. and most of the stand. The reason why they're different sizes, most of them I didn't get them together. I had to buy them separately. So every time I would go out and get the stand, I always sometimes underestimate how big my pots are. So the stands are usually bigger than my pots, or sometimes smaller, but the smaller ones I either give them away or because if it's too small they won't fit. But the small ones that I got, I keep if it works, but if not, I give them away. And the ones that I got that's too big, I still keep them because it can still fit. So that's the end of my video tour. Hopefully I didn't miss, sorry, that's the end of my planter tour. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. M Dukes, if I missed anything, please let me know. Also, I wanted to leave, in terms of next video, I will be shooting another video. Give me until the spring, because I have a question regarding my outdoor plants. So whenever I put my plants outside, I'll give you a tour of the plants that I have outside. I have a fig, grape, blueberry, all in containers. So I will do an outdoor plants video, so stay tuned. I have a bunch of, it's the time of the year where I try to repot and pay attention to my indoor plants, because come spring you'll be outside mowing, lawn care, all the other outdoor thing that I won't be paying attention to my indoor plants. So this winter is my opportunity to look after them, repot them, put new plants in for the ones that are dying and so on. So I will be repotting my some of my plants. If I'll try and I'll video some of it, but I might not get to everything. So anyways, I will leave you with this, YouTube. So thanks everyone. Thanks for watching again. I will leave you with this. I love vintage and antique containers so much. I will leave you with a video of my antique pear tree. It's over 100 years old. And I'll show you the winter picture, what's it like right now, and I'll show you what it looks like in the spring. Take care, YouTube.
Let's get started. Oh, that's real good. You've got to get a hold of yourself.